I would trust a lesbian over anybody else.
Totally agree.
And that's why I parted with £53.
Yes, that's why I'm only friends with gay men.
100%. Yeah, because we are lesbians. The wall's gone again. The wall's gone again.
No, you're joking.
I am losing
You're joking.
my mind.
You're joking.
Jack and Ash.
No, Ash and Jack.
Fine, pop a wig on.
A thong, get ready for a chat. Tea.
Hello, I'm Marmite.
Love him or hate him. And I'm Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, you got your cream and your sugar now.
No, I'm Ash.
And I'm Jack.
And we've completely lost the plot. Welcome to
the Jack and Ash Show.
So, this week is a really difficult one for me. Because I was fleeced, duped and conquered by an online wizard.
By a rage baiter.
An Etsy witch.
You were taken for Egypt by a crook.
Egypt.
I don't even know the full ins and outs of this story, actually kind of purposely, because I wanted you to tell me on the pod, because I was watching some bits unfold, but then on Insta, but then I saw you that night and then we ended up just getting bin together and then I didn't really hear what actually happened.
Okay, so the long and short of it is Lady Gaga tickets are absolute gold dust right now. Because in large part, she's doing arenas, not stadiums, which are obviously a way smaller capacity.
Which is mad, by the way, because she could do.
She could. Being friends with someone in the industry, he told me that it's just because she booked the tour too late. And so like, stadiums and stuff are booked up. I know, for instance, with like Tottenham Ground where Beyonce played, they're only allowed to do X number of music events a year because of...
rules and regulations about football.
Football / sound noise.
Noise complaints.
Exactly, from local residents.
Right.
So she's doing arenas. She's doing the O2. She did 4 nights.
Right.
And I was meant to go to Manchester, which is a week later than London. And then about a week before, we got this massive job in with a brand the day after with a call time of like 5 a.m. in London. So I couldn't do Manchester because I wouldn't have got back in time and the trains were too late, blah, blah, blah. So then it was a mad scramble to try and get London tickets, right? So couldn't do any of the other London dates because we had work. So Saturday, the final date was the only one I could do. So... we'd heard all these rumblings online. It was me.
Rumblings and tumblings.
Rumblings, tumblings and drumblings. And it was me, our mates, Cameron and Elliot.
Yeah.
Right? So the three of us were like, right, Elliot is a professional ticket buyer. Like, he's one of them who knows. He was like, oh yeah, the box office opens 90 minutes before doors. Like,
he does know
that
all
kind
of
of
that.
stuff. And Cam and I were just along for the ride of like, brilliant, okay, we'll just do whatever you tell us. Apparently, throughout the week, they'd been releasing some production tickets that you could get if you were in line at the actual ticket box office at the O2, which is next to the merch stand outside, and it opens 90 minutes before doors.
Was actually I thought you were just trying your luck.
Well,
I thought you were just hoping that somebody at the door had like had an absolute disaster and was going to sell you the ticket there and then. That's what I thought.
No, we weren't, because also with ticket touts and stuff, you never know. They could just sell you a piece of paper and then bog off, and by the time you've gone inside.
Right.
So like that wasn't our plan at all.
Yeah.
Cut to, it ended up being our plan. But we were in the queue and then when it became the time, they said to everyone in the queue, really sorry, there are no tickets available on the door tonight. Like, they're not releasing any extra last-minute-y ones.
Did they do that everywhere else? That's so out of order.
Apparently, they did do it on other days of the London bit.
Right.
So we just said, okay, well, we understand, whatever. I've never done that before. Like, I've never been someone that's just like tried my luck. I'm such an organizer that I know years in advance, but obviously I couldn't because of the Manchester thing. So anyway, then we were like, right, let's just drown our sorrows. We're at the O2. Let's just go in one of those little like all bar. Were you
at be at one?
Slug Lettuce, even worse.
Ah.
So I said, should we really be sitting here? Because Cameron's a massive Gaga fan, as am I. But obviously all they play on a day that there's an artist is the music by that artist. So we're sitting, drinking our...
they're just taunting you.
16 quid porn star martinis while Abracadabra Ooh Na Na is playing in the background. And I just see all the life drain from Cameron's face.
I was going to say tears rolling down Cameron's eyes.
We've not made the right decision here. Like, we shouldn't be here. Then we go and we're like, right, think about it. Like, pull yourself together. This is not the end.
Yeah.
She actually comes on at about 8:30. This was 6:30.
This was when I knew you were losing the plot. Because bear in mind, you've already said that you are not the kind of person to go anywhere without it being booked like a year in advance.
Totally.
That is just not Jack.
I don't rock up to the airport and go, have you got any flights anywhere today?
No, whereas I do.
Yes.
So like, I have never booked a flight in my life, famously, because Jack has my passport. As in, like, we get to the gate and I say, Jack, do you know where my passport is? And he's like, obviously I've got it, and your luggage and everything else. So already I was so proud of you for just doing this spontaneously, because I was like, this is actually quite good, like, practice for you to just do something that isn't booked this far in advance.
Yeah, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Then when you were like, guys, I knew you lot were starting to get binned, because I was watching your stories and it was, guys, do you know what we realised then? We do have half an hour left, and I could hear Gaga in the background playing in the Slug Lettuce, and I thought, they have lost it.
We really weren't well.
And they were like, there's still hope. And I thought, even I would have given up hope at this point, and I'm type B.
We just knew that if we left the arena, that was it.
Right.
Whereas, you know, and who knows, someone could have got in touch and said, oh, I've got 3, like my uncle fell down a well, so we don't need the tickets anymore.
Down an oubliette.
But we're already on the DLR.
Right.
Then we've ruined it. So we're like, no, we can't, it's not over until the 5'2" lady sings.
Totally.
So we go on Twitter. And a lot of them, you search through and it's so obvious, because you go on someone's page and they say, oh, selling 2 tickets for tonight. And it's like...
And it's just the Instagram emoji.
3 followers.
Yeah.
The bio's weird.
Yeah.
They have never tweeted anything before. Like, they're obviously bots or...
Or it's a picture of a footballer. I always find it's a picture of a footballer.
Yeah, quite often.
Yeah, or a car.
Yeah, or a football playing car.
Like a janky old Toyota.
Janky.
Janky ass.
So anyway, that's that. We think, yeah, okay, go through that. Don't believe that. As if by magic, 3 tickets, because also you really struggle to get 3. It's always in 2s or 4s, or there's 1 spare, but 3 is quite a difficult number. And there was no stand-in for Gaga. So you couldn't just buy 3 random separate stand-ins and go together. The whole thing was seats.
Shit.
So we had to be a 3.
Did you put on your story, we're looking for 3 tickets?
No, this was Twitter. Like, we were actively searching it out. It wasn't, because if you ever say you're looking for tickets, the bots immediately come in response. And they're like,
if you say I'm looking for 21, they say I've got 21.
Yeah, and they'll go, that's mad, because I've got 21. So this woman called Destiny.
Oh my God, my hair's on the mic.
What on earth?
I've got so much of my barnet on the mic.
On my mic, which is my side of the sofa.
Didn't you say you pulled one out of your arse the other day?
You stayed at mine. 3 days later, I went, what on earth is that? I thought there was a knife up my bum. And I pulled it and it like almost sliced my cheek in half, and it was one of your hairs.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's your winter coat.
My arse.
Yes. I'm keeping you warm for the winter months.
The worst thing as well that you've started doing is your little tick is we'll be watching telly and you'll just play with your hair like this.
Yeah.
Which means I have a full woven mat by the time you've left. Because
a yak carpet.
Because I have wooden floors as well, so it's so obvious. Like,
yeah.
And they're just there.
I can't believe I've got any hair left.
I don't know that you have. I think this is
a wig.
Stuck on. It's actually mental. Like the amount that you play with it and the amount that is on my floor, it's creating tumbleweeds. You should not have any natural hair left.
Tumbleweed.
It is. It's fur balls.
It's amazing.
Anyway, back to the pressing.
Yeah.
Matter. So, this girl is called Destiny, right?
You should have known from then on. Destiny.
I know.
You're only called Destiny if you're a child of God or a stripper. And if you can be both. If you're a child of God and a stripper.
A stripping child of God crook. So, Destiny, we're talking to, she says, yeah, I've got these tickets.
Right.
She said they're 160 quid each, which is what face value was. She said she needed to sell them. The more I say now, the more that you're going to judge me, and anyone listening or watching is going to think you are a thick
You're an idiot. Yeah.
The thing is,
it's always hard, though, in hindsight. Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
It's a wonderful thing. But also, we kind of knew, right? Okay, so...
So you were just getting fleeced for a jolly?
The tickets were 160 quid each. There were 3 tickets. It was about an hour before the show. she was selling them. We said, look, let us buy one. And then if it comes through and it's all fine, we'll buy the other. Obviously, we wouldn't have gone in by ourselves, but it was just
fine.
If we bought one, then we'll buy 2 and 3. So we said, right, 160 quid, 3 of us. That's £53 each.
Okay.
It's not £1,000. Yes, no. 53 quid I'd rather have in my own pocket, but I've not had to sell my kidneys for it, right? And we just said, look, we'd have spent a lot more than that if this all falls through.
That's two drinks at a fancy place, as in like...
At Slug Lettuce at the O2, it's a fortune.
Is it?
Also, by the by, it says 2 for 1 all the time. So we were like, brilliant, okay.
I thought Slug Lettuce was meant to be like just consistent happy hour. What's that about?
It was a very sad hour.
Was it?
Yeah, because we go to the bar and I said to Cam, just check before you pay because it does seem weird to me. Like there was no like asterisk and whatever.
Right.
But I said, if so, great, let's get 2 Hugo Spritz and 4 espresso martinis between the 3 of us and have a knees up. He goes to the bar, comes back, he goes, oh yeah, she said they don't do 2 for 1 on show days. What's the point of the O2 if not it being a show day?
Every day at the O2 is a show day.
Yeah.
So what?
Every day is a school day, clearly.
Why is everyone just completely shafting you?
Well, the bar woman was clearly called Destiny. Anyway, so...
She's a stripper by night.
She's a stripper and a crook and a child of God. So... we were like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Before we did that, this is the mental bit, right? We say, how do we know you're going to do it? And she's going to go, look, I'll prove to you I've got the tickets. She sent us a screen recording video of her on her phone with our Twitter conversation and then moving along to the next app.
With your Twitter conversation that you were having in real time?
Yeah, because she'd just...
Right. Yeah.
Do you understand what a screen recording is?
Yeah. I know what you're saying, but I didn't know it was this deep, what you got from her.
As in, Bird, it really is to the point where in the moment we were not that stupid. I put it on my story and my followers were like, yeah, we agree with you. Like, right. The conversation, she then slides over, on an app, how you can like move between the apps, whatever, straight in, not edited, straight into the Ticketmaster app, showing that she had it with the fresh barcode thing that you can't screen record. And Elliot had got Ariana tickets, so he has current emails with active barcodes and looked at his from a couple of weeks ago and was like, yeah, that's exactly the same. It's the way it says the name at the top, the numbers, whatever. She said, yep, I can do that, this is when it starts to get a little bit dodge, but we were desperate.
And by that, you're on your knees, yeah.
So she said, I'm American, so we said, can we PayPal?
Can you Venmo me?
Because I know with PayPal, they have good like consumer protection, whatever.
Yes.
So we send the money, I go to send the money through my PayPal and it says because she has an American account, it won't send my PayPal said that.
Okay.
I can only send it to like British people, whatever. So I was like, okay, do you have a bank account? She went, well, I'm American, my boyfriend's British, so you can send it to his business account. So we were like, okay, that's fine. So I sent it from my NatWest personal account to him, 160 quid. She goes...
they're doing crookery straight into a business account.
It's mental, right?
That's naughty as fuck. What?
Then we really just started to lose the plot. Because she was like, oh, it's transferred. I've sent the ticket over. So we're sitting there obviously refreshing Cam's phone. Cameron goes to the toilet, leaves his phone with us so he can keep refreshing, and comes back out and you've never seen hope in someone's eyes like it. He came out of the toilet and thought his fantasy was he'll be having a wee and thinking, I'm going to come back and I'm going to be going, yeah, I'm going to see Gaga. He comes back out and we go, no. We're just still waiting though, but like we're waiting. She was really good at replying up until that point, right? Then we say, can we FaceTime you? And she goes, just to prove that you're real. No, I, for reasons I can't tell you, I can't FaceTime you. And I thought, oh God, I hope it's not a child.
Why would that be your go-to?
Well, because, it might be like my mum doesn't let me FaceTime people. I'm 12.
A 5-year-old crook who's placing people into a business account.
And then it kind of got to the point where I said, look, if we're being fleeced, kind of more power to them because they've gone to a really good effort here.
Right.
in the same way
Thank God you only did one ticket.
I know. So I lived on the top floor of 4 when I was at uni in first year, and I never locked my door because I couldn't be arsed. And I also thought it was so many stairs up that if anybody ever wanted to steal any of my shit,
you're like, good for you.
More power to them if they've got quads of steel to be taking the sofa up and down them stairs. I kind of feel the same way about Destiny.
Right.
Like, you've had our pants down, but we've had a good run.
Good for you.
And I said to the boys, I kept doing a 1 to 10 of how do we feel right now, like out of 10, where are we at? You know, as I do sometimes to try and pick the mood up. And we realised that actually
you were all
the
at
net,
like
we were better than we were before the tickets because at least the blood was pumping around our veins.
Yeah, the adrenaline is nice to feel. It's nice to feel something.
It's nice to feel something in this dark, miserable world.
Yeah, where there's no 2 for 1 at Slug Lettuce.
So then we say, well, how can we trust you now? Because she's saying, oh, yeah, it bounced back. There's a transaction fee. You need to send another 40 quid for the transaction fee. We're going, you don't have to send a transaction fee for Ticketmaster just sending a ticket on, right?
And bear in mind, she's already said she won't FaceTime you at this point.
Then she sends us a video of her saying, hey, I wouldn't fleece you. Like, please, I'm being deadly serious. Yeah, and it was a real person.
This is the one I saw in your story. I saw this bit.
It was a real person. So then we sent one back saying, Destiny, please, we're on our hands and knees.
Destiny, please.
I said, life has thrown me a lot of curveballs before, and Gaga's music has pulled me out of the depths of depression. But if we don't get these tickets, I'm going to be plunged so much deeper than a depression I've ever been in before.
And you're going to pay for that, Destiny. It's on your head.
We really lost the plot at that point. We were sending her videos, voice notes to a lot. Cameron was going, please.
Isn't it mad what you do in like desperation stations?
Because we kind of, again, just like
You're
knew.
just like, who cares at this point? Like, yeah.
Then I'd put it on my Instagram at this point of like, guys, I don't think it's happening. You know, she was going, oh, I can't send you the other 2 until whatever. This is when it gets crazy.
Oh my God.
Followers then did a deep dive on her Twitter because we were like, guys, she's a crook. Like, this is hell.
Okay. I love it when the internet does this. You know, when you just go, internet, do your thing.
On Twitter, you have all your tweets and then you can slide across to specifically like media and videos.
Oh, yeah.
There were videos on this account so all the tweets were just normal tweets of like, oh, you know, Taylor Swift's new album's coming out soon, woohoo. Like that, I mean, that should have been red flag 101.
Right.
But on videos, there were videos from 3 years ago, like right at the top of the feed, so there haven't been videos since, of a man, a Welsh man, doing press-up challenges for mental health charities.
For mental health charities.
How ironic, called Destiny. So the Destiny...
And meanwhile, he's plunged all 3 of you into the deepest depths of depression.
Yes, Destiny's photo was of a woman. Normal bio, you know, of like live, laugh, love type stuff. But it didn't really raise too many suspicions. She had said, obviously, send the money to the to my boyfriend. Then someone messages me on Instagram and goes, she said send the money to the boyfriend, but in her bio on Twitter it says #lesbian.
She can't even keep up with her own web of lies.
But then also there are videos of a man doing press-ups. Multiple videos. He did a daily challenge for Mind UK.
I can't believe he's doing it for Mind UK. That is absolutely killing me.
He should have minded his own business before he dug his nose into mine. So then I put that up, and then people said, we've just done a deep dive and find out that this guy is a football player and he's signed to this football team. Shall we message the football team and say, this guy's a crook?
Yes.
Then the woman who had said, no, guys, I'm being serious and sent us a video, reached out to me and said, that's not me. That's not me. Actually, I sold tickets ages ago, like legitimately just one set of tickets to a gig to someone. They're now pretending to be me, using that video as proof every time. And I'm obviously really scared because that's not me. And my friend, because it actually popped off a bit on socials, it had got out to her and been like, hey girl, is this not you? Like what's going on? And she was like, no, they've made this whole page cosplaying as me.
For a minute, I thought that was AI. I thought you were going to say that video was AI.
She's a real person. And granted, looking back at it, she didn't say, Jack and Cameron and Elliot, I would never fleece you for these Gaga tickets. She just said, no, I'm real. I'm a registered nurse. Like, honestly, I wouldn't trick you for these tickets.
I can't believe this. I don't believe it.
And then when I'd put this guy on my thing being like, well, he's a crook, someone messaged me and was like, be careful with that because you don't want to dox this person and have everyone flock to him because it could very easily be that his account was hacked by someone and that the press up man was
not
actually innocent, which I think is the case. So I immediately deleted that bit and was like, okay, guys, I don't like this whole thing.
So you didn't want everyone sending hate mail to this man.
So what
if he actually was a lovely man raising money for Mind UK,
which he probably was. So
so it's so layered.
So what I think has happened is this account originally belonged to a Welsh man doing press-ups.
Okay.
I think then...
That does charity work.
Yeah, he may be the crook, but I can't presume that he is. So let's say he's not. The theory is now that somebody has somehow got his account, hacked it, deleted everything, but not thought to swipe over to the videos tab to delete videos. So all the tweets going back for years is... I'm a girly girl who loves going to Taylor Swift gigs and loves music. I've got 3 tickets to Gaga.
And I'm a lesbian.
Right? And I'm a lesbian, but not.
Sorry, can I just say that is unfair as well because they know that being gay lulls you into a false sense of security.
100%.
They know that because...
I would trust a lesbian over anybody else.
Totally agree.
And that's why I parted with £53.
Yes, that's why I'm only friends with gay men.
100%. Yeah, because we are lesbians. Freak.
Well, yes.
So, yeah, absolutely. We had our kindness mistaken for weakness, but it was a weakness. It wasn't mistaken. They were very much correct.
Yeah.
So then this poor girl has said, so then we and my followers have reported this account and said, not only is it scamming me, it's impersonating somebody else. And like, that is horribly distressing.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe this.
I know.
This is insane. Is there any part of you that does think it's the Welsh man doing press-ups?
It could be, but I can't be sure and I wouldn't want to presume because I have enough of a following in terms of like... You would could
never
cause
want
him hell
that.
and I wouldn't want that to be the case if we can't be sure.
You wouldn't want his back to be a dartboard?
No.
Tease.
Ooh.
God.
Wordsworth
too.
In it, my God. So the whole thing is just absolute hell. Then...
There's more.
No, at one point when we'd kind of cut our losses and gone to Waggers and been like, the show starts in 15 minutes.
What did you get at Waggers? What was your depression order?
Salmon, like yakisoba noodles. They were
I love yakisoba.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. And a cocktail as well because I needed to drown myself.
Do they do cocktails at Waggers?
Yeah, they're really nice, like yuzu ones a lot, like proper like Asian citrus, really nice. Yeah.
They do anything lightly, that'd be amazing.
I think they might have done, Oh my God, also, how incredible is this? The person who served us at Waggers, we said everything to him in the menu's massive at Waggers, by the way. We said the things, and without anything in front of him, he just wrote it down in numbers on his thing.
That's what they do at Waggers. Have you never noticed that?
Well, you have to, like legally, you have to know all the things.
I think that's like a Waggers staff rule. I think that's what you have to learn it off by heart through numbers.
But then when he said it back to me, and he was like, let me just repeat my stuff. All he had in front of him was Braille and hieroglyphics. And he was saying it all. It was absolutely mental.
Yeah.
It was like wingdings.
Yeah,
and he was like... 84. Oh yeah, the medium-sized yakisoba with the side of matcha and a honey drop on top. And I'm like, what on earth?
They literally go
mental.
1, 2, 4 and an 8, 5, 6 and a 5, 3, 7 and a 4, 2.
Yeah, like a dentist, like and a B3 and a C3PO. It was honestly so impressive.
Have you never clocked that?
I've only been to Waggers a couple of times.
No, that is a thing. It's so impressive because I hate it when when waiters
write stuff down.
Ooh, hate.
Anyway, getting back to it. So it was real turmoil, right? We were still Destiny messages and says, no, I'm gonna get my boyfriend to send you the money back if the tickets don't come through. And Cam went,
she's still
because she just wants as much money out of us as possible. And Cam went, shall I just reply and say, likely story, bitch? I went, no, we've got to keep her on side for as long as possible. So I then contacted NatWest the next day and said, look, I've been scammed out of 160 quid. They
see what I did there?
It's a scam. They said, at worst, it's like £100 excess, but I'll get 60 quid back. So I basically, in the end, it got lowered to... If it's £100 excess, 60 back, 33 quid each for a really fun night and a cracking story.
And an amazing story and great content. I actually think that's fine.
Yesterday, someone DM'd me and said, because our followers are so sick.
I know.
They'd been keeping tabs on the situation and went, this was like days after, I've just realised her account's been suspended. I thought, fantastic, victory.
So everyone went
victory for the working man. So everyone went to say, oh yeah, and also after the tickets, the Gaga thing, about an hour later, she was selling 3 Ariana tickets and then 3 NBA tickets. I don't know why it's always 3. Well, because thickos like me will go,
yeah, because
they wouldn't lie about 3.
There's never 3. It's so hard to find a 3.
Wouldn't lie about 3 tickets to an NBA game. Or would she?
Particularly if her name's Destiny.
So, yeah, it was mental. And I feel like we've really got to the bottom of like I feel it was very CSI.
Well, it's not my place to say, but what I will say is when you turned up to the pub after that whole ordeal, you were in fantastic spirits.
Yes, I was drunk.
That's so fair. Okay. But like we had such a considering that is actually quite a tumultuous thing to endure.
But it was at every venture it was.
Yeah.
Are we all right about this? Like, do we all?
Does everyone feel safe?
Putting our pinkies in and being like, are we content to move forward with this?
Right.
At worst, it's going to be 53 quid each. Like, obviously, it's not great, but it's not dreadful considering we would have spent 200 quid on a ticket each.
I really can't believe there was so much of that I didn't know. Like I saw parts of it, but that is mental.
But what my main thing is, I know it's very easy to go, oh, come on. She said, send it to the boyfriend's account, whatever. The screen record, even the video was one thing where,
most people send, most people send people money without screen recordings, without videos, anything like that. Do you remember when I got catfished? I won't tell, this is something for another time, because do you remember how much law there was to that?
No.
Are you joking? It was in the Sun newspaper, The Lot. Do you not remember this?
What?
The big thing about me getting catfished, and then and it was the same thing. I said, internet, do your thing. And I woke up to it being totally viral and just hundreds of people were like, oh my God, I spoke to this man for X amount of years.
Yes,
blah, blah, blah.
yes.
It was Destiny 2.0.
Yeah. But to the point, Bird, where in the screen recording, she was putting in like Cam's email saying, yep, there you go. It's saying, and apparently there are apps that will fake the screen recording stuff for you to show tickets and all that. It is the world.
That's terrifying.
The world is an evil place, which is why it's so important to listen to the Jack and Ash show for a weekly dose
and send in
joy
your stories
and whimsy
to the Jack and Ash
show. It has honestly made me just want to be enjoy life even more, which we already do a very good job of.
Did we not say that literally the point of life is whimsy and laughter and cheekiness
and theft and crookery?
And Destiny is nothing of the sort. Someone lied to us several times.
She's an old maiden type of press up.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
So anyway,
I think we should take a break after that story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go and lie down.
Thank God. I'm going to go do some press-ups. Love you.
You Welsh fiend. Welcome back. I've just been scammed.
And I've done loads of press-ups and I'm a bit sore.
Wonder who I was scammed by.
Can you imagine if
you
the
were
whole
Destiny
thing was me and I did it as one big prank?
No, because you don't have the mental wherewithal to be able to come up with all those little points and things. It would be the other way. I thought you
were going to say you don't have the vitriol or the backbone in your body.
No, you could do that. You've got a renovation to be paying for at the moment at home.
What? I'm just scamming my best friend. My bestest friend.
This is Bestie Dictionary, which maybe won't go on for much longer because we might not be besties if I find out that this is in fact Destiny Home across from me.
Destiny Home slaps.
Destiny
Home. Well good, yeah.
That's what you could call your new house.
Yeah.
Welcome to Destiny Home.
No, it's too.
No, it's bad chocolate.
Yeah,
Juju.
Yeah.
So this is Bestie Dictionary, where we tell you about all our weird and wonderful phrases and try and guess them through. I was going to say through song. That would be good.
Through song and dance and jive.
That would be really good.
Yes.
Maybe we should try that this week.
Amazing. Let's give it a go.
You go first.
Okay. It's okay. So my one for you is, what do we say when we've been, we're at a restaurant, we've been massive hogs, we've eaten the entire table and the Lazy Susan.
Okay.
We've eaten a lot.
Yeah.
We know we shouldn't really have a dessert.
Right.
But the waitress goes, oh, do you want to see the dessert menu? What do we say? And we go, oh.
Well, you're never more than 2 steps away from a creme brulee.
I love this one. This is a fairly new one.
Yeah, it is. This was like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it was also, it actually was born from weirdness.
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Because we were bevved and we saw that barge go past.
Yes.
And there was a woman that opened the lock in King's Cross to let the barge go through. And
she had a blowtorch.
She had a crowbar thing to open it, but it looked like a blowtorch.
So we thought she was making a giant creme brulee.
A huge creme brulee on the river. And then we said, God, you are never more than 2 steps away from a creme brulee.
Yeah.
But then now, when we went out for dessert recently, well, not for dessert, for food. And it was the other day because you have a real... This was actually going to be...
What?
I've just realised I nearly said it. My one for you this week is very similar.
Okay, go on then.
You constantly are always will have a main. I'm one of those people that's like, if I'm full, I'm full. Whereas you are typical girl where you are full.
But there's always space for a sweet treat.
So... I'll say, really? Like, I thought you just said you were absolutely stuffed and you've left most of your main. And you go, well.
Me got a sweet tooth and me got cravings.
Exactly. That was the one I had for you this week. So they were both dessert related.
Yeah, they're some of my favourites. But it's true, as in it's like, basically... dinner full is never the same as dessert full. It doesn't matter how full you are, there is always 5% left just there in your belly for a sweet treat.
If you are someone with a sweet tooth, because I'm the type of person who thinks I wish it was more socially acceptable to have savoury as a dessert, other than a cheese board. Like, I would happily have a cheesy garlic bread as a dessert. Like, I'm not saying like with whipped cream on top, but I just mean in place of a sticky toffee pudding.
I mean, I'm also, but this is my problem.
You're both.
I'm both.
Right.
So I would have a sticky toffee pudding, a garlic bread, and a cheese board.
But you remind me of a cow a bit because cows have 4 stomachs, don't they? So in my head,
that would be my dream to have 4 stomachs. Oh my God. Well,
you're looking that way, but I think it's like starter in one, main in another, dessert, and then cheese board in the fourth. Like, you are actually a cow.
I love cheese. Oh my God.
Although cows wouldn't love cheese. That's weird.
No.
You wouldn't eat the fruit of your own labour, would you?
No, cows wouldn't save a whole extra stomach for like their bits. Their own bits.
I'm trying to think what the
their own
equivalent
produce, basically, isn't it? That's not really fair.
No, what's the equivalent? Like, I guess we don't really make much out of breast milk, do we? Other than babies.
No, but people, if I had a baby, would you drink my breast milk ever?
I'd try it. I don't think straight from the source. I'd have it pickled.
Straight from you can only do it straight from Mother Nature's source.
Yeah, that would be quite funny. But like once. I don't think I'd want to do it regularly.
Okay, yeah, imagine, obviously. Us before every pod, hang on. Jack needs his calcium.
We have Bestie Debrief, Bestie Dictionary, Bad Advice, and Bitty.
I think that's perfect.
I'd defo do that.
That's 2.
I'd defo do that. Apparently it's really rich.
Yeah, of course it is.
But like more than any other animals, apparently. Really, really like good for
what
you.
Ours is?
Yours in particular.
Yeah, I bet you think that, you little bitty ass.
Your breast milk is my source of nutrition.
Correct. What the hell?
Don't know.
Okay, I think we're on to bad advice.
Yeah, good advice would be suck the breast of your bestest friend.
Yes, bad advice would be everything. It would be don't do that. Yes, bad advice would be everything that is to follow now in this pod.
Correct.
Are you ready?
You're never more than 2 steps away from some bad advice.
Or a creme brulee.
Or your best friend's breast.
Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Into some bad advice. You always struggle with this a bit, but they're numbered. So basically, I've got 1 today, which implies you've probably got 2 because I've got 3. Yeah?
Thank you. No milk for you later.
No. I take it back. This is from Michael. Hi, Jack and Ash. Growing up, I apparently had a bigger than average forehead, and it wasn't long before I acquired the nickname Beanhead, which I still haven't been able to shift at the ripe old age of 27 years old. Very relatable. I've always had a massive, head, not forehead.
No, see, yours is all in proportion. Your head's just fucking wham.
Bird, I was a swimmer when I was younger, broke so many swimming caps, and I went to go-karting when I was in my straight era for a friend's birthday when we were like 12, And the man took such pleasure in saying that the extra large helmet didn't fit on my head. And he was like, we never have to get the extra large one out. And I was absolutely mortified and it was still uncomfortable. I had like bruising around.
Yeah, because you don't like, even hats are quite tricky for you, aren't they?
Okay. Anyway, moving on. He's still not been able to shift the name Beanhead since he was 27. Due to its repeated use by my friendship group, it's even become my girlfriend's go-to name for me.
Right.
But yeah, that's already shit for me.
Yeah.
Did either of you have any nicknames, embarrassing or otherwise, growing up? Yeah, gay boy.
Oh, Christ.
That was Ash's.
Bitty.
Or maybe you still have a nickname amongst your core friendship group. If so, how did you get them, Michael? Good question.
That is a very good question.
I don't know. I don't think it's anything to do with, like in boy friendship group. It's
shitty
like,
girl.
Oh, shitty girl. I love that one. Have we established the fact that your mum's a gay icon but a horrible woman?
No, we haven't.
Right, go on.
My mum's a gay icon but horrible. Basically, I'm sure at some stage we will go into this.
Yeah,
but
we can have her on if you can find her.
If I can find her, yeah, I've got no idea, and I've just found a missing persons report.
Well, pop it to our followers.
Oh,
they're amazing
so
at that.
true. Internet, do your thing.
Imagine if your mum was Destiny.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I can imagine
Genuinely, that's the type of shit she'd be on.
Yeah, she'd be on that shit.
She'd be on that
type of beat.
She'd be on that scamming shit.
She'd be on that scamming type of beat.
Well, basically, she's an awful, awful being, my mum. She's like a proper witch.
Yeah. But she invented Etsy. Like, she was an Etsy witch before they were a thing.
She was like the cult leader of Etsy witches, I imagine. And basically, the more me and Jack talk about her, like, I'll like say little anecdotes about like certain things she used to say. And we're now like... She's kind of slowly becoming a gay icon.
But it's so shit because I think, are we sure we've not spoken about this? Maybe we just talk about it in real life a lot. But she's, to all intents and purposes, she's just a horrible woman.
Yeah.
But the more that you tell certain stories about her, the more we're like, that's really slay.
It's kind of like it's quite iconic.
If it wasn't attached to such a horrible woman,
yes,
she could kind of be Disney villain.
Well, if it wasn't attached to your mum, then it would be fine.
If it was someone on Real Housewives, you'd be like, oh my God, she's iconic, but I wouldn't want to be a mate.
Yes.
Whereas, tell the shitty girl story.
So basically, she used to... So my mum is... part Indian, part Malaysian, right?
Part witch.
Yes, part Etsy witch. And she used to, when I was younger, always used to, well, obviously like your main priority when you're young is frolicking.
But so, you specifically would just roll around in the mud like a dog.
Totally, as in like, I just used to, my thing was, actually, there's another nickname. I used to be called Mowgli quite a lot, which is probably not that racially sensitive nowadays.
By who? Friends?
Just by like everyone, my dad. Because like my hair was just totally unkept and I just used to roll around in mud basically like in the garden. So basically I was a bit of an unkept like child.
Yeah.
And I used to always go to the toilet and then not wash my hands and just be straight out playing.
Right.
So my mum used to say this phrase and it was, wash your hands, you shitty girl, in her accent, right? But she did that up until I was like 13.
Yeah.
So like mates would come round and I'd like go to the loo, come back. Obviously I'm washing my hands at this point because I'm like old enough.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm just rolling around in shit. Yeah. And I came downstairs and she'd still say, wash your hands, you shitty girl. So then she just, when I did anything wrong, she just called me shitty girl. And then that was it. And we're kind of
maybe
like...
Maybe she was saying city girl. She thought you were a rapper. She thought you were JT. Or Young Miami.
I would love for that to be the narrative. Maybe we change the narrative to that.
City girl. Wash your hands, you city girl. She always knew you were destined for the bright lights.
That's so true. Oh, thanks, Mum.
I'm trying to think if I've got any.
Well,
other than homophobic slurs.
Yeah. You weren't like... Were you bullied ever at school? You were the bullier, weren't you?
Bully.
Yeah. Bullier. Is bullier a word?
Or is it Worcestershire?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I wasn't a bully. I just stood up for myself.
Fine. Which is not what I did. Hence why I got called shitty girl.
Yeah, and rolled around in shit.
Yeah.
Mine was all related to my name though. Like Remo was what I would mostly get called when I was younger.
Fine.
Or J-Rem. Or Rem Dog, but it's all like to do with
like
my name.
Rim Dog, like Rim. Was there ever a pun made about rimming?
No, I've never heard that in my life. That's the first time I've ever heard that, and it was really, really intelligent of you, actually. Because that's news to me. I can't believe no one's ever said that.
Next, okay. So this is from Maha. Oh, I love that.
Mahalo.
Maha.
What does mahalo mean? Is it Hawaiian?
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Ohana.
Ohana. Ohana means family.
Yeah,
family means nowhere gets left behind.
I thought that was really good.
Mahalo means something. I think it's like hello.
Okay. Google it.
Mahalo is a Hawaiian word that primarily means thank you or expresses gratitude and respect.
How on earth do you know that? Did we say
I got it
that
wrong.
when we were
I thought it was hello, but I just mahalo.
Wow.
I just remember these things. It can be used as an interjection for thanks or as a noun meaning gratitude, respect, praise or admiration.
Well, let me just say, Maha said she's a long-time listener, first-time emailer. So
she's never written an email before.
No.
I'm quite honoured that
I
the
hope
first
this email finds us well. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Mahalo to you. First of all, I just want to say I absolutely
Is that meant to be
adored...
Hawaiian?
Yes,
mahalo to you.
Mahalo to you.
Oh, thank you. Mahalo. I really appreciate you coming to my tavern. Mahalo.
Hawaiian or Etsy Witch, you decide.
Amen.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say I absolutely adored seeing Mr. Remington on Big Brother's Late and Live the other week. Woo! Period.
I had such a good time.
The thoughtfulness, the insight, the hair, the face card that never declines. I'm obsessed. You've got an admirer.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. So speaking of Big Brother. So speaking of Big Brother, how long do you think it would take before you'd each get nominated and what would it be for? Because Jack gives too emotionally stable but makes everyone uncomfortable.
Right, what's the opposite of mahalo? Fuck you.
And Ash gives led a full-blown rebellion after someone breathed near her snacks.
No, that's not true. I'm both of those things, sadly.
Mahalo for telling the truth on this pod. Love you both, chaotic, fabulous and slightly unhinged, just the way I like it. Love from Maha. What do you think you'd actually be nominated for? I'm a delight. I'm getting nominated.
Farmer's delight.
Yes. I don't know.
You are really messy, and actually nominations, often the stuff that we see when you watch Big Brother, we'd be annoyed. As a viewer, you go, oh, that was really unfair what he said, or that was snide, or that was a horrible look. But it's often the mundane stuff that they vote each other for.
Right, because
Snoring,
you're in this
not tidying up after yourself, never washing up. So I actually feel like you would
Are these reasons why they would nominate me or you would nominate me?
All of the above. No, you don't snore. You're actually good to sleep next to. But
I'm a quiet sleeper. No.
You're a nice sleeper. I think, yours would be about mess.
Okay.
Mine would be if I'm sleep deprived and
irritable.
Or hungry. Okay.
If you're sleep deprived, you just said if you're sleep deprived or hungry, that is the time that you would be irritable. If there were ever to be a time, which there never is.
But allow me to say that mahalo about myself. I don't snore. I'd really struggle with snorers. Like, that is honestly something I would nominate someone for.
I think it's such an awful trait to have, and it's so unfair because you can't be annoyed at someone that's a snorer because they don't even know they're doing it. But also, your sinuses are blocked. Ick. Like,
controversial opinion. I think snoring's a choice.
Snoring is not a choice.
I think if you think about every person you know that snores, they're doing it for attention.
They're horrid.
They're doing it for attention.
Yes, that's true, actually.
Oh, I didn't know I snored. Yes, you did. You literally made a choice to snore. And you've pissed me off. They do it. They're narcissists.
They do it to get on your wick,
Snorers are narcissists. Every single one.
I'm inclined to agree.
Sleep apnea, that's made up.
What? Well, it's just all a lie.
The whole thing's a ruse.
And a Ponzi scheme.
Okay. I really think, you've not got anything better to do, so you're going to snore.
Oh, it's like a personality trait.
It's attention.
It's like, ha.
Boring.
You're going to hear me tonight.
Yeah, raw. You want to hear some metal?
I want to hear you raw. Yes, so true.
Thank
you, Maha.
Or not.
Okay.
This is from the Inquisitive Interloper. Wow. Like an animal, like an antelope.
Yeah, interloper.
Hi, Jack and Ash. What's your favourite non-explicit insult or swear word? If my friends do something really stupid, I love to say, you're an absolute meat piece. What, like a willy?
Meat?
No?
No. I would immediately just think of Willy, but meat piece.
You always immediately think of Willy. I also think saying, oh, fiddlesticks, when you're annoyed about something is truly an underrated term. My grandma used to say that. Love you both. Favourite non-explicit insult or swear word?
I only know explicit swear words because my mouth is from
your mouth is
from a well. Yeah.
From an oubliette.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Have we been saying any like fun ones to each other recently that are like...
I mean, bog off I like just because of Tracy Beaker.
I mean, we just tell people they're made of leather, which we think is...
leather hat, leather boot.
If I call you a leather boot, I think there's no worse insult than to be called a leather boot.
Because also it's irreversible. If you're
just made of leather, you're just like totally fucked.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? So like to be made of leather is not a good thing.
You'd have some strengths though. Imagine you could be left out in the rain, can't you? If you were made of leather.
Oh yeah.
They're all right, aren't they?
Yeah, which I suppose
it's quite a good trait to have.
Yeah. And could be a metaphor for just like you weather every storm. God, I'm on fire today.
Why is that a metaphor?
Well, just like what?
It's not a metaphor.
Yes, it is. To be left out in the rain as a leather boot is a metaphor for I could weather every storm in life and you're never going to shake me. It's like that.
Mahalo.
Mahalo for coming to my TED Talk. What about you?
This is Farmer's Delight all over again.
Is this one of our worst podcasts, do you think, we've done so far?
I think every week they get worse. Every week it gets markedly worse. And I'm really surprised we've not seen a huge drop in numbers every time. I think it's going to take us about 3 or 4 weeks.
People like to witness other people's downfalls.
That's true. There's no bigger supporters than your biggest hater.
Exactly.
That's bars, that.
Oh, see? Nice.
Well, hello.
Wordsworthies. Is there any... you definitely have some good...
Well, because I don't really swear that much.
No, so what do you say to people?
Get out of my way!
Oh.
I just like saying that.
You just say, get out of my way?
Mine's not really words, mine's looks. You know, like if people...
Oh, my God. Jack's looks are cutting.
Yeah, mine's like if you're getting off the tube... and someone's in the way. Oh, no, my favourite thing is no one respects pedestrians in London. Cars are hell.
Yours is this.
I love to go... No, it's more subtle than that. At a pelican. I always get them wrong. Zebra, pelican crossing, albatross, whatever they are. The white stripes on the floor.
Yeah.
And if someone drives through when it's clearly my right of way, I love to go...
Oh, yeah.
But
your look is very good.
Some guy last week was like, oh, do you want to drive? And I went, do you want to drive?
Wow.
He had his girlfriend in the passenger seat, so I actually think it was quite helpful because I was a bit worried if it was just him by himself that we'd have got into a scrap.
Right.
But I can defend myself.
See, my favourite thing to do is just laugh at people. It really annoys them.
Yeah,
I don't go into like, I don't go into anger. I just go to anger or else you'll be in danger. I just laugh at people when they cut me up on the road. I just go like this. And they hate it.
What, that you've been promoted face?
Yeah, it's like that. And it's their worst nightmare because they go, what the? And I'm going, yeah, it's the best thing. Okay. That's the ultimate revenge, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I would say everyone just be a bit more expressive.
Yes.
Rather than words.
For audio listeners, I say the face that you pulled as your face is actually identical to your face on the artwork for Jack and Ash.
Oh yeah, that it is.
Okay. Well, then it's super lovable.
Yeah.
And very glamorous.
Correct. Okay. This is from Savannah.
Okay.
Hi, Jack and Ash. Spelt Jack with a H. Wait, what?
An H?
Oh my God, it's like Jean-Jacques. Jach.
Jacques Chirac.
Hi, Jack and Ash. Not really a question for advice, but I just need to delve deeper into the Tony Chocolonely hate.
Right, we have a lot to say about this.
Wait. Let me finish. If Tony's Chocolonely approached you and offered you the biggest brand deal of your life, in brackets financially,
as opposed to what?
What else
We've
would
got
it
a
be?
massive
In
package.
spirit.
It's in a huge box, but it's just a tiny little letter.
Yeah. Would you still turn it down?
No.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. We've all got a prize.
We're boss and CEOs. We're entrepreneurs.
God, what a stupid thing to say. I've got radishes to buy. She's got tiles for her kitchen. Next.
No wonder you spell Jack with an H.
In it, and don't ask proper questions.
Right. P.S. I've been in the trenches lately with live, but you guys have made me chuckle every Friday since dropping the show. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, we love you.
Oh, God, we always go in on the ones who are the nicest by the end.
Well,
me, Savannah, you're an idiot by the end.
Oh, we really love you.
Yeah, I might set up a GoFundMe. Okay.
We've got a lot to say about Tony's Chocolonelys.
One thing about us is
we're horrible people.
We speak with our chest, but I will say
we also speak in hyperboles.
That's true. A lot of things are over the top, and at points where we maybe said Tony's Chocolonely, I'm not calling it Chocolonely, I know that's his name, but I'm going to slightly misgender it a bit because I can't be doing Chocolonely.
Okay.
I maybe said that it was for child catchers.
Yes,
maybe that it was a child catcher. I don't really recall. It's all a blur.
I think it was kind of both. I maybe said that it had like a dark spirit.
Yeah, and I said I couldn't maybe have it in my house because it would affect the structural integrity of my walls.
And the walls might start to shake.
It's making my voice go. I just stumbled over that word.
I know.
It wasn't me. It really wasn't me who said that.
No, and you're not you when you're hungry. So our thing is, we're happy to admit when we're wrong. And we feel we've made a grave mistake.
And we'll tell you why.
With Chocolonely Gate, and we're going to tell you why. There's so much lore. Okay.
I woke up the other day thinking it was just any old day.
And boy, were you wrong.
My God, it wasn't. I get a message from @Tony's Chocolonely. It reads, Confectionery Nosferatu here. I can't believe we said that as well.
I forgot we said that.
Jack, we listened to the podcast and we were speechless. We can reassure you that we aren't bad juju. We're actually an impact company. We exist to end exploitation in the chocolate industry. They might as well shot me in the head.
Oh my God.
We fight for equality for cocoa farmers and their families. I've just been hung up on a peg
totally
in my
agree.
Speedos and spat at.
I'm going to tie bricks to my feet and just go for a swim in the Thames.
We'd love to send you some chocolate that are a little less scary and have had a little makeover. That actually, I will say, good. So that means you listen to what we had to say because the packaging is arse.
I do stand by. I do stand by. The packaging is spooky.
Let us know where's best to send them to. Choco Love Team Tony's, right? Then we exchanged long voice notes.
Well, we basically...
We grovelled.
We're really, really sorry. We're really, really...
Shall I play a bit of that?
No.
Let me see what we said.
Hi, Megs and Team Tony's. It's Jack and Ash here. AKA two very, very sorry individuals. We are very happy to admit when we get things wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. And I tried your chocolate for the first time this weekend and was blown away. I am yet to try it, but I've decided that I want to wait until our pod episode this week. Because we will be issuing a formal apology. Because we do believe that if you say something with chest and you're wrong, you need to apologise at the same level. Yeah, and turns out that Tony's Chocolonely's has many positives.
So anyway, it goes on and on and on.
So we basically...
They voice noted back. Also, the big thing is, I didn't eat chocolate for it was over a decade I didn't eat chocolate.
Because when I first met you, you were like very firmly not a chocolate eater.
Because of child slave labour in the cocoa trade, right? So then they're literally saying, yeah, we're really, like, we're ethically minded and we really hate slave labour. Me.
And we want
we hate you.
And we want to make sure all our farmers are getting paid a sustainable living wage. And we called them Nosferatu. And then said, on the third night, I'll eat chocolate.
I think the worst thing was child catcher vibes.
I feel really bad.
But what I will say is, right, we then messaged back and said, well, in that pod... we were about to release a cut down like for socials and one of them was a compilation of all the horrible things to say about Tony's Chocolonely.
And then we rescinded it. We said, oh my God,
with our team, we were like, no, we can't do this. And they said, oh my God, no, it's hilarious. Please post it. We realise we're not for everyone.
So not only are they an ethical, amazing company,
but they love abuse.
They've also got jokes and banter.
Yeah. But
now I'm just like, what's more to love?
We weren't to know. Well, no. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Is still, yes,
the packaging is still child catchery.
I've still never tasted it. to this day. Have you tasted it the weekend, right? And you said it was really good.
Yeah, I did.
And a few of our followers messaged us and said, give it a chance.
Although
it really is very, very delectable.
You say that, somebody messaged me. This is an iconic message to receive. Just have to say, I'm so glad you're slagging off Tony's chocolate so much because my ex's new girl loves it. Who knew it was such a divisive weapon of choice?
Wow.
Yeah. And that was from, she's called Rachel.
Oh, mate, I love that because we just stand together.
Yeah.
But we can't go on like this. I think we have no choice but to become Chocolonely stands.
You need to try some.
Well, I saw the message come through from Savannah. Got some Tony's Chocolonely here.
Oh,
so I think you need to try it now.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm still not calling it Chocolonely.
I'm breaking my Chocolonely's cherry.
Don't call it Chocolonely. It's stupid.
Oh my God. This is about to be delicious and arousing.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Explain what flavours you got there, because there's two there.
Yeah, I've only had normal. This is caramel sea salt.
Oh my God, no, wait, I should get that because I love Dolce de Leche.
El Decorum S. No, you try...
I like caramel though, I like caramel. All right, fine.
Caramel's literally my favourite. What grenade bars do I have at mine?
Caramel, fine.
Get a grip. Try normal first, try normal.
I'll try normal because I do think I just need to do the OG.
Yeah.
I am still... All right, maybe I'll go to like the packaging. The squares are nice. Oh God, it's all bojangled. That's amazing. How come it looks like that?
The one I had at the weekend. This one's just in squares.
That's quite innovative. Is that a thing?
So that's camera actually, because the shape of it looks quite hieroglyphically as well. So that's something that they'd put on. Right, what camera's going to pick that up? Show it to camera, please. Idiot.
That's amazing. It looks like one of those rock climbing walls. So why is it like that? To me, then?
It looks a bit like a really dry floor that's not, in the desert that's not had rain for like 1,000 years.
We're meant to be being nice.
I do geography. I love arable things.
Yeah, I love tectonic shifts.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it gives. Look, that.
Tectonic shift.
Yeah, tectonic plates. But also, that kind of gives a caveman drawing of a dinosaur on a wall. With four legs? Yeah, 4 legs.
Oh, one that's got a big long neck like that. Anyway, let me give it a try then. This is very interesting because how would you break it off?
Oh, mine is as well.
Oh my God.
Is it amazing?
Shit.
Oh God.
Oh, the walls! Oh my God. The walls are shaking!
Oh my God, I knew it! I said that it would affect the structural integrity of the walls! Get it away! Oh my God!
That is mental. That's never happened.
That's literally never happened.
No, but maybe this is a reckoning.
I can't be in here.
I've got to be really honest. It's a bloody party in the mouth.
Okay, guys. Gears. Okay, Gears.
Okay, Gears.
Okay, Gears and everybody else.
Okay, Gears and everybody else is watching.
We've had a structural engineer come and check the soundness of everything, and that's why I feel comfortable to come back.
Everything seems to be okay and in order. I'm now going. Don't finish all of the Dolce de Leche, please, because I would like some. Oh my God! There's actual shards of caramel in it.
Don't do false advertising. No, it's not Dolce de Leche.
No, it's salted caramel.
It's salted caramel.
Is that what is Dolce de Leche? Caramel, yeah.
Kind of, but that's like salted caramel sea salts. They're not.
Oh my God, it's like shards of beauty in there, just like all knocking about.
Yeah, and it induces a strong breeze.
Yeah, and breaking the fourth wall.
In it, and the fifth.
That is amazing.
It is amazing.
It's reminiscent of Dime a little bit. Did you ever used to have Dime chocolate?
Yeah, I did.
At IKEA? But you've got it all round your
with
mouth.
Lincoln jam. All right.
Jack's doing bitty. So guys, on that note, send this to everyone at Tony's Chocolonely's.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh my God.
We're finished. I want to go home and just eat loads of this.
I'm going to balloon.
Yeah. Who else can you not send this to?
The wall's gone again. The wall's gone again.
No, you're joking.
I am losing
you're joking.
my mind.
You're joking.
Don't send this to Tony's Chocolonely. Send it to the police. Bye. See you next week.
Totally agree. Goodbye.